Hey everybody, Mike from B Tech Reviews here. Happy 2025 again. We are already halfway through January, which is pretty crazy. I can't believe the older they say the older you get, the faster time passes, and I think that's something that is very truthful. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys are having a good Wednesday. Today is my day off, so I decided to get on here and chat with you guys for a little bit. Definitely a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. Stuff going on in California, uh, political things happening, right? But today I wanted to talk about the TikTok ban, right? So TikTok obviously is a platform that anyone can post on, right? Um, it kind of blew up, I guess, during COVID, right? A lot of people were just at home, so a lot of people, converted to using that specific app. For the longest time, I tried to stay away from it because I was just like, I guess I was trying to kind of be loyal to YouTube in a way, right? Because that's been my platform, at least my main platform, for the longest time. And the crappy part is I meant to do this stream in portrait rather than landscape, but I guess I can't fix that now. It's too late. But I guess I wanted to get on here and just talk about it, and maybe if anyone is watching, get y'all's opinions as well on this, just because definitely want to give you guys all a shout out for again watching the stream itself, and hopefully you can get this going. It says we got 3 people watching, so if you guys can, while you're here, smash that like button, and we'll again get the discussion going, right? Give you guys my thoughts and opinion about TikTok. So TikTok, U.S. Supreme Court, whatever, has declared that it will be banned. I think we're just a few short days away from that happening. A lot of people hate the platform. A lot of people love the platform, right? Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, right? Like what's going on. They obviously, because the app itself came from another country. I guess they're thinking that they're stealing people's information, etc., like that. But it's hilarious to think that, because all of our products, most of our exports come from that country, and whatnot. You know what I mean? Just it's a lot of different things happening, I guess, with it. But I guess my personal thoughts and opinion on TikTok is, at first I did not like the platform, right? I was just like, this is again 5 years ago already, right? When I noticed a lot of people started using it, and a lot of my coworkers who are Gen Zers, right? People that are a little younger than me. Keep in mind, I'm a millennial. I was born in the late '80s. The first set of social apps that I started using, out of high school, because there was no social apps when I was in high school, were like MySpace. And I don't know if you're familiar with apps like MySpace and LiveJournal and stuff like that. I mean, websites, not so much apps, because you didn't really have an app. You didn't really have an app for those platforms back in the day. But anyways, guys, it's just interesting to think that so many apps and platforms have come along since TikTok, right? And there's going to be more apps and platforms that come along a little bit later on. We're not done with TikTok, I don't think. By a long shot, I think TikTok will come back. But like I said, at first I didn't really like the platform, because I thought the platform was just for people that were just trying to get cheap views, I guess, right? Because at the time, I think you could only post like 15-second clips max. I think you could only post like 15-second clips, and again, it was in portrait rather than landscape. So I do plan to do like a live stream and test that out a little bit later on. I don't know why, like I said, I kind of forgot to change the format of that for this stream, but I think my next stream I will try to do that. But anyways, again, I just really didn't like it. I thought it was just like a bunch of like young girls that were like doing dance videos, right? Whatever, right? I have nothing against that, right? There's nothing. I don't have anything against people having fun and sharing their fun on social media, right? There's nothing wrong with that at all. nothing wrong with that. But anyways, I never saw myself wanting to get on the platform and posting content, right? But then, I finally decided, okay, let's see what this app is all about, right? So I think like probably I didn't download the app until like 2021, 2022, probably, when I started using the app. And TikTok's algorithm is weird, right? Because if you like things that on the app or on the platform, then that's all you're gonna see. So basically, like let's say, I'm a tech YouTuber, right? And I decide, hey, I'm going to just search for tech videos, right? And once I start liking those videos, that's really all that's going to pop out on my feed. Maybe every now and then TikTok will throw you a video that is out of the algorithm, right? It'll be something completely off whatever that you normally watch, right? So again, for me, it was mostly just like tech videos, and car videos, right? Because I like car videos. But then they would start sharing other things like random clips or random news, and then other social people, right? People telling their stories on what happened, in their life, or just little things here and there, right? I started also seeing gamers, right? So gamers, I think, really got recognized on the platform. Um, and for me, I was just like, well, like I'm not really into watching gamers, but I really started like seeing people that were liking things that I liked, basically. So like if I liked like a specific game, like Final Fantasy or DDR, right? For instance, DDR has been a game that I've been playing with and socializing with for like the last 20 years, off and on, right? I get into it and then I stop playing. I get into it and then I stop playing. But anyways, I've met a few people in the community that play DDR on TikTok, right? And of course, some of them have other social platforms like YouTube, or they're on Discord, um, etc. So I'm not like, you know, it's one of those deals where like TikTok just kind of became like a normal thing for me, right? Um, for a little bit, I was actually using it more than I was YouTube. But then you did see other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and again YouTube start to push out, the similar type of videos that TikTok would push out, right? So the short format content, right? Which again, at the beginning, I was not a fan of. I really was not a fan of short form content, because again, I'm OG when it comes to like the video platforms, right? We're here on YouTube, right? Most YouTubers are not here for short content. And it's kind of funny because when I first started making YouTube videos, I really thought to myself, like, man, like who's gonna watch a 10-minute video, right? Like when I first started making YouTube videos, I actually would only start making like short form content, right? I think I was trying to make videos under like 5 minutes, because like I felt like people's retention on platforms were just not big. Man, I should have thought of TikTok before TikTok ever happened. I would be a very rich man right now. Is all I'm gonna say. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. I mean, we have a few people in the chat. Let me know. It doesn't look like we got anybody chit chatting right now, but heads up, guys. Me and Tito will be going on the DLP today, the Deathlog podcast. We will talk about wrestling for a little bit. Hopefully, he's doing okay. Haven't really talked to him or streamed with him this year. But anyways, going back to TikTok, guys, I really started to enjoy the platform, right? I really started kind of deep diving into it, and I haven't met people, but like I've met people and socialized with people over the platform that that are either in the same state or whatever, and we're just communicating. We're just mutuals, right? People who follow people on the platform, or again, people that have the same interest, right? Again, for me, it was like, it was DDR, it was tech stuff, it was anime content, right? I would start to see people post videos about anime and discussing like anime fandom, and about specific shows and whatnot. So I was just like, damn, like like TikTok really knows what I'm liking, right? They're really kind of starting to send those videos out to me that gravitate towards my interest. And I was just like, damn, YouTube doesn't really do that. I mean, YouTube now does that in a way, right? Even though I feel like the YouTube algorithm kind of was a little weird back then, because they would just post, like, you would just see random stuff pop up in like the home button, but now it's really catered to like what the user likes to watch, right? So again, me being a tech creator, I see just a lot of tech stuff on my channel, but like now it's a mix, because now I follow like vloggers, I follow people that are gamers also. So it's like, sometimes I see the tech stuff on YouTube just disappear after a while, right? And it really focuses on what I'm really watching, and it'll push new YouTube accounts that are similar to what I'm watching as well. So, but again, my opinion on the TikTok ban is I really think it's stupid on what is going on. I don't necessarily agree about the ban, right? I can see why they're doing it, obviously, but I think once Trump gets into office, I think that will change things, right? I think he's already said it in several interviews that he is going to do something about it regardless, right? And I've even seen social media posts for Mr. Beast, on Twitter X or whatever, saying that he's trying to band together a group of people that have money, obviously, to buy the platform, right? They want to buy the platform. They want to make it, I guess, an American platform, which is funny because the platform came from over there, and the U.S. wants to buy it, right? But I still don't believe in all that political crap where they're stealing people's information, etc., like that. And if they are, whatever, right? Like, I don't really care what they don't. I don't have anything for them to steal, so it's whatever. So dumb. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm like, one of my buddies is sending me a message over here. Yeah. All right. Anyways, back to this, guys. And again, hopefully, again, everyone's at work or at school right now, so I'm hoping that you guys get a chance to at least watch the replay of this. And again, this is just, I'm posting on this because it is a platform I use, right? TikTok is a social platform that I've enjoyed using, and I've done stupid videos on my main account. I have a couple of accounts, right? I have one for my tech channel. I have one for just like random videos, and then I actually created one for the Deathlock podcast that I just never really started posting content on. I have looks like we got Random Culture in the house. He says Muskie will ruin TikTok. I don't think Elon Musk will buy TikTok. I think that will not happen, mostly because he already owns a social platform, right? And even though he could buy it, obviously, right, he has the money to put money and spend $40 billion on another social media app, right? Which is crazy what Twitter sold for. I think he ended up buying it for like what, 40 billion or something like that, which is freaking crazy to think that a social media app is worth more than like other companies out there. It's pretty crazy. But anyways, I don't think he'll buy it. Maybe he might have some stake in it if if there's more than one person that's able to buy it, right? And then they make it like a public company or something like that. I mean, who knows, really? But I just don't think Elon Musk would buy it, right? He's too invested in SpaceX and in Twitter X or whatever you want to call it. It's crazy. I really never thought that he would change the Twitter name also, right? Twitter was so synonymous. I feel like that was such a big name for a platform, right? Twitter. And then like not too long after he purchased the company, boom, changed the name to X, right? X.com. I'm just like, But anyways, it is what it is, right? Again, if you guys are just joining in, if you can smash that like button, I would really appreciate it. Definitely helps out the YouTube algorithm. And I hope you guys are checking out my last set of videos, right? I definitely would appreciate if you guys check those out and smash the like button on those. I'm trying to figure out how to smash the like button here. How do I smash the like button here? I'm not trying to change the settings. I'm just trying to smash the like button. Here we go. And they move it. I don't know why. There you go. Liked. Okay, there you go. So I'm watching it on my little tablet here. I'm trying to make sure the stream is looking okay. Let's see. Bezos would be smart to buy it and use it for live selling all the Amazon products. Yeah. And the thing is, like, the TikTok already has the TikTok shop, right? So if you think about it, right, Jeff Bezos, who's already one of the richest men in the world, also, could possibly buy the platform. Also, I don't know why, him or like Zuckerberg hasn't thought about buying the platform. Right? I think in a way they should. We got Michael C in the house saying, "I trust the Chinese government more than Elon Musk." Yeah. Hey, we got Gene in the house. Thanks again. We finally got some chit chatters here. So again, thanks again for joining in, guys. Again, we are just talking about the TikTok ban and discussion over here for that. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks again for joining in. I appreciate it, by the way. Let me fix my hair a little bit. I feel like my hair's messed up. There you go. Hair's a little messed up. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. Like, do you guys use TikTok as a platform? Does it matter to you, right? Some people don't even like have social media, which I think probably like, anyone like Gen X and older might not have social media, right? Because that's not really typically something that they were into, something that they didn't really grow up with, right? But now Gen Z and Gen Alpha, right? That's really, I feel like that's really the future when it comes to like the job market, also like working in those sort of fields, right? Let's see. Michael C says, it doesn't matter to me since I don't use TikTok anyways, but this just seems like a convenient way to nuke a platform that the U.S. doesn't control. Incidentally has led to discendant views among the young. Yeah, because I mean, like, think about it, right? The younger generation are going to be the one that's going to be in charge in 20, 30 years. So all these boomers and Gen Xers are going to be retired or dead. So... And the fact that the same members of Congress fighting for this own stock and Meta should be disqualified. Yeah, you're right about that also. Hey, we got Think Mobile Tech. Triller and Clapper are good alternatives. So yeah, I just downloaded the Clapper app because I know Tito was on it. I've even heard of the app called Red Note. I don't know if you guys are saying it, but basically they're saying Red Note is basically like the Chinese TikTok, I guess, even though TikTok came from China. So I don't know exactly. I tried downloading Red Note, but it's like not even in English, or at least I need to like see what's going on there. But anyways, I think I've heard of Triller, and also like another, like, I guess alternative for like YouTube is Odyssey, right? I don't know if you guys have heard of the Odyssey app as well. I am a TikTok member, and I'm sort of glad it's going to be going, but the Supreme Court is talking about upholding the TikTok ban, I heard. Wait, so you are a TikTok member and you are sort of glad it's going? Tell me why you're glad it's going. For me personally, I'm not glad it's going, but I do notice that I do waste a lot of time on that app, right? Like if I were to just count like the minutes, like sometimes I'm watching people's live streams on the app, right? Okay, yes, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. But anyways, like a lot of people are happy about it. A lot of people are like Michael C said, they're in dissent about it, right? They're not big fans of it. Me personally, like I tried making videos on the platform, but I don't know. I've never had a video that goes viral. I think the video that I posted that got the most views on it maybe has like 10,000 views on it. But I've never gone like TikTok viral where like the video went to like 10,000 plus or to like 1 million views, right? Like some people, right? And it's interesting because like some people's lives changed on that app, right? Like some people built their platforms on the app. Like one of them I'm gonna talk about, right? This guy, his name is, he used to go by the Shoe Doc, right? But now he goes by Shoe Lava. The shoe cleaner. Basically, he's like a guy from California, I think. He was down on the dumps, right? But he started making videos on cleaning shoes and flipping shoes, and then he made a shoe cleaner. He ended up being able to, I guess, team up with people to make a shoe cleaner, basically. So shoe cleaner again was called the Shoe Doc, and then he ended up having issues with his distributors, right? So he ended up changing the name and going with a new, with something new altogether. But he has like millions of viewers, and he's not just on TikTok, right? He transitioned to Instagram and other platforms like YouTube, right? And I'm hoping he's doing good, right? But anyways, um, I guess he was just like a normal guy, and now he's like he built up a business, from a platform like TikTok, right? So when you say it's not very good to meet people and it's kind of strange, what do you mean by that? Like how is it different from YouTube and apps like, I guess, like Instagram or X or even Facebook, right? In a sense where, I mean, yes, it's not like a typical platform where you have like a page where you can go post, written content and stuff like that. It's a video platform, right? I think that's something that is a little bit different, right? Facebook and Instagram. Instagram was more about pictures, but if you look at Instagram, right, over the last couple of years, they basically have made their app mostly like TikTok now. Yes, you can post pictures now, but a lot of people post reels on there, right? And now, like, you can't get on Instagram without seeing like mostly video or stuff involved with video on their platform now. And it's, YouTube was always a video platform to begin with, but YouTube has kind of been back and forth. They kind of wanted to make it to where it's like a platform where it's very similar to like TikTok and Facebook, where you can create community posts and stuff like that, right? So I mean, I get it though. Like I get TikTok is not for everybody. Like it's definitely not for everybody. All right, Gene, member for 21 months on the YouTube platform. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks again. Um, thanks again for being here. And I was gonna say, I wonder if Restream has a thing where you can like post, where you can dual stream on TikTok also. Not that it'll matter anymore in a couple of days, but I think therefore I am. Oh, who says that? Anyways, I think therefore I am. But anyways, guys, let me know how the stream's looking. Let me know how it's sounding. I hope it's sounding okay for you guys. And just so you guys know, I do have the shoe cleaner. It's right here, but not sponsored. But I did buy and use the guy's product, and it works. So you got me into the shoe game a little bit, right? Even though like I'm not really making shoe content videos anymore, I really enjoyed his videos. I thought they were pretty funny. But thanks again, Gene, for being a member of 21 months. That's 2 years basically. Hold on a minute. Anyways, sounds great. Yeah. Okay, sounds great. Yeah, thanks for the 21 months, by the way. Oh, my neck is killing me. Sorry, guys. It is my day off. I'm just chilling, by the way. I'm just chilling. But hopefully you guys are all doing good. But yeah, TikTok ban, I don't think it's gonna last, guys. I think it will be back up in the future, and hopefully, maybe whoever decides to buy it, or if the US does take over, yes, maybe we might see some changes on the platform if that does happen, right? I don't think the app is going to go away right away, right? They say they're going to shut it down. That just means that they're going to take it off the platform, right? They're going to take it off the App Store, and they're going to take it off the Play Store for Google, right? So you won't be able to directly download it. So if you have it now, keep it on your phone, make an account, if you don't think you're going to use it, make an account anyways, just because we'll see what happens there. But for the most part, I think it'll be back though. So anyways, guys, I really wasn't planning to be on this stream that long. I look tired. Yeah, it's my day off, so I'm trying to rest. I'm trying to relax a little bit, right? I'm trying to just kind of do my gig work also. Keep an eye out, Gene. Me and Tito are gonna go live on the Deathlock podcast. Um, we're gonna go live on the Deathlock podcast soon. So we are, I think, around. Let's see. He said 3 o'clock his time. Let's see his time, which would be in a couple of hours. So it's barely going to be 2 o'clock. So on his time, it's barely 1:37 out there in Arizona. So yeah, I did make a Clapper account, guys, though. So I think Mobile Tech did mention that he Clapper. So I'm going to try to see and use that platform as well. So again, just check that out, guys. I'll keep an eye out. Maybe I'll give you guys my thoughts and opinion on the Clapper app, right? As it is something very similar to TikTok. At least that's what they're saying. But apparently, it's only a platform that people can use that they're 17 and up, basically. So we'll see how that goes. But on Clapper, you can see what's trending at your location. Very nice. So you can see video and that's pretty cool also because you can see what's going around in your area also. So anyways, guys, gonna go ahead and get off here, guys. Thanks again for joining in and chit-chatting with me today. I really appreciate y'all checking in the live stream. Keep an eye out on the content because I am going to post more videos this coming week. I am going to get a Helium Mobile indoor hotspot, so I do want to kind of make like a not a how-to video, but I guess just like an overview video on the Helium Mobile hotspot and how it works. So we'll see how that goes. But again, guys, Mike from B Tech Review signing off. Smash the like button.